Okay, so I've never heard of this one, even though you just brought it up a second ago.
Uh-huh.
But you said it's a day that exists, and it's probably 2 or 3, but here we go. What is Maundy? Maundy Thursday.
Maundy Thursday.
What
All
does
right.
the word Maundy mean?
Yeah, so it comes from a Latin word, which just means like mandate or command.
Okay.
And so what it's speaking to, that Maundy Thursday, so that is the Last Supper. So that's Jesus' last meal with his disciples.
That day that they all sat on the same side of the table. For some reason,
yes. Yeah. You think of the painting?
Yeah.
Yes.
And all looked like they were in the most intense conversation of all time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is that Jesus knew what was about to happen.
Yeah.
But none of the rest of them did.
Right.
Except for Judas.
Right.
That he's like the one guy that knew that this was going to be it.
Do you think Jesus at dinner was like subtly making jokes to let Judas know he knew what was up?
Like just throwing little subtle hits at him?
Yeah, like hey, I'm shy 30 pieces. Anybody? Judas?
No, I don't.
Do you maybe happen to have? Can you
30? Can you help a brother out?
I don't have enough, Judas.
I laugh about it,
Huh?
But like, there's no Jesus. Maybe.
Okay.
I mean,
anybody
maybe.
got the tip? Judas?
Yeah. Oh man. I think I say that. I think Jesus is brokenhearted too.
200 carry the 1. 30. That's a good tip.
Again, math is hard. All right, so but yeah, for Jesus
minus 6 Sundays.
I know. All right, so what's going on this night though? It's not just the Last Supper. I mean, that is a big part of it, where they're celebrating a Passover meal together. Okay, so it's the night of Passover.
What'd they have?
They would have had lamb.
Okay,
and they would have had
lamb.
Yeah,
they were Jewish, right?
Yeah,
are they allowed to eat lamb?
Yeah,
Jews are.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought everything that tastes good they couldn't eat.
Everything that tastes good was just off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. We'll do a whole other episode on dietary laws of the Jews or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
So, so they had lamb, and that was the traditional main entree, if you were, of the Passover meal, was the lamb.
Okay.
And so they had a lamb because it was symbolic of the lamb that had to be slain when the Jews were captured, or when the Israelites were in Egypt, when they were slaves in Egypt.
You're talking about the
yes. So
the blood on the door.
Right. Okay. So so there's the most people know it as like the 10 plagues that happened,
right?
Or the plagues that happened in Egypt, and the last one is that an angel of death comes over.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone's house that doesn't have the blood on the doorpost, their oldest son dies.
How much blood did you have to put on there? I feel like I brought this up before.
Yeah.
But if it was me,
right, you'd just be coating it.
I'd have had 3 coats on there at least.
Yeah.
Completely covering that door frame.
Right. You'd have the door frame.
Yeah.
And it talks about like the windows and that kind of. Yeah. You'd have the whole house covered.
I'd have a pile of dead sheep right outside my front door. Dip, dip, dip.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm not taking any chances.
And there had to be someone like that.
There totally was, because I would have been.
Like, there had to be someone that was like, okay, well, I'm going all in.
Have you guys seen Moses? Is this good?
Moses come walking up.
Yeah.
Dear God, man.
Yeah. Moses comes. I think you're good. I don't. Moses is an idiot. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not worried. He doesn't have any kids.
Right. And I've got twins as my oldest.
Yeah.
I've got to make sure it's completely covered. Oh, Lord. And so, yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know
You guys using primer?
Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, God. All right.
Anyway.
I probably shouldn't have gone this direction, I guess. Oh, well. All right. Anyways. So Passover. Passover happened in Egypt. Oh, so Passover.
Okay, so they ate the pile of dead sheep for dinner.
They were to bowl it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right. Yeah. So you would have had lamb. You would have had unleavened bread.
Okay.
So, all right. And so Passover, the word is coming, or the phrase Passover is coming from the fact that angel of death passed over the houses of those that had the blood on the doorpost. Passover. Yep. Passover.
Okay.
And so the Jews celebrate that every year. So it's an annual celebration that they have to celebrate when God delivered them out of Egypt.
Because
what happened was after that, the Egyptian Pharaoh let them go.
So at the same time that we're doing our Jesus stuff, they're doing their Moses stuff.
And again, according to the calendars aligned themselves.
Okay.
But yeah, it is around the same time though, same time frame. They usually both happen in April.
Okay.
I mean, Easter's really early this year, so it's March 31st. But usually they're both happening in April. And so, yeah, they would be having their Seder meal, their Passover meal. Like this year, I think it's April 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah. And so Jesus and his disciples, the 12, are with him.
Mm.
They're having a Passover meal together. But as the disciples actually come into the room, Jesus just does something really, what would have been seen as very strange and odd, because he actually washes their feet. So they come all of them. And so they come in and they sit down and Jesus washes their feet. Now, normally that would have been a chore reserved for a servant.
Okay.
To wash the feet. Because remember, they're walking around in sandals. Their feet are dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would have been something that a servant would have done, if you had the money to have a servant. But
if not, you just got dirty feet.
You got dirty feet, you got to clean them yourself, right? But here's Jesus. He's actually washing his disciples' feet.
Okay.
And so as an act of service to them. And so when we talk about Maundy Thursday, then
That'd be awkward.
Well, no, it was very normal in the day and time.
Yeah, but for Jesus to be doing it.
Oh, yeah. No, that would have been very awkward.
I would have been very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, Peter was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter was like, no. Like, no, you can stop this. Like, don't do that. Like, no.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Yeah.
That would have been me.
Yeah. And Jesus goes on to say, listen,
Jesus, I know my feet. You don't.
Right. Right.
This is unworthy of you.
Right.
I promise.
Right.
You smell that?
And so I think, and they felt that way. They probably felt very uncomfortable. But here's Peter. He's uncomfortable with it. But Jesus says, hey, listen, if I don't do this, you don't have any part with me.
Oh.
Yeah. And so then Peter's like, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, what a threat.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
you let me wash your feet or hell forever, Peter.
And so, yeah, then Peter goes to the point of going, well, you can,
Okay, all right.
hey, just fine.
Yeah.
And, you can just dump the whole bucket of water over me if you want to. And so on Maundy Thursday, then
Get to work. Hurry up.
But on Maundy Thursday, there's a celebration of the washing of feet.
Mm-hmm.
There's the celebration of the Last Supper, the Passover meal.
Okay.
And there's the celebration of the fact that there was a new commandment given by Jesus, where Jesus says, now I ask that you love one another as I have loved you.
Okay.
So before, it had always been understood as love your neighbor as yourself.
Okay.
But here's Jesus saying, I need you to love one another as I have loved you.
Okay.
And which will obviously take on even greater significance in the coming days as Jesus is betrayed, as he suffers, as he dies and buried. So
what do you do is there special church stuff for Maundy Thursday?
Yeah, so a lot of churches, we don't presently celebrate Maundy Thursday, though I would like to actually incorporate it into our church calendar at some point. But a lot of churches that do celebrate Maundy Thursday, they celebrate the fact that Jesus was with the disciples at a last meal, but a lot of them will actually go as far as having a foot washing service, what they'll call a foot washing service. And
do you guys get a big long table and all sit on the same
all
side?
sit on the same side and just have the pastor walk around and walk? Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd have, so different churches do it different ways, depending on the way, either if you're doing it in the sanctuary or doing it in a fellowship hall or wherever, and the way that people are gathered. Some churches may even do it outside, depending on the weather. But, a lot of times it's the pastor who's washing the feet as an act of service. And then other times they will have it as...
Oh, and you want to do this at your church?
Yeah, like I'm not opposed to it.
Man, I'm going to bring the dirtiest feet you've ever seen.
And
Here you go, Joseph.
Right here, buddy. Serve.
Act like Jesus did.
And I know that you will, so that's kind of horrifying. I need to reconsider what I'm doing in my life right now. So, but yeah, so that would be a Maundy.
He loved this, remember.
Right.
He loved doing this.
Loved it. Yeah.
It was his favorite part of the 2 days that he did it over.
Okay. That's Maundy Thursday.
1 foot today, 1 foot tomorrow.
We'll call it one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's Maundy Thursday.
That's Maundy Thursday.
That took forever. I think it's my fault, though.
Yes.